One of the things is that a lot of people talk about creativity and art and filmmaking and screenwriting, but what we never really talk about is sort of like the messy middle of what that even encompasses. Because creativity on its own, our thinking on our own, is super messy, and we each have probably our own way of going about that. One thing for me, I've spent so much time in my life trying to figure out what that was, what my voice is, trying to filter it through books that I've read, things that I've watched, podcasts, books. I said that. So what I tried to do is I tried to put that together in sort of my own way. So I jotted down sort of the beginnings. It's right here. It's the beginnings of a book that I've written. It's called Cinematic Thinking: How to See Like a Director Who Fills in Colors, Sounds, and Shapes and Writes from the Wounds That Are Bleeding. Fragments on Screenwriting, Filmmaking, Process, Light, Synesthesia, and Becoming. And I wanted to share the first preface with you just as a way to show you this is coming from me, meaning that this is my process. This is how I see this book set up. This book is not a manual or a set of instructions. There is no way I want to be some guru or teacher. This is just me talking about something that I care about. But it's not a curriculum, or it's not some set of theories of how to write. God knows there are so many books you could go and learn from. This is just a record of how I see it, how I write as a director, because I write because I'm a director first who also writes. I have to write, but it's not easy for me to write. Writing for me does not come naturally, because I'm someone who senses images before the idea is fully formed. I love images, the feeling before logic and the color before the words. Visuals are my first language, my love language. That's kind of cheesy, I know, but that's what I wrote. It's my love language. Visuals always come before the language that everyone else speaks. Maybe that's why I'm writing this. I wanted to write this because a lot of times the world that we grow up in, your words need to be perfect. You need to be perfect with who you are. You need to be perfect with your words. So these pages came from years of wandering from the suburbs of Philadelphia to and through the fever-colored visions of childhood, from years cutting my teeth on commercials as my film school, from my exile into the deserts of advertising, and from the return to myself through my current obsession, surfing in Afghanistan. Cinema has always been my way of remembering and dealing with my shit. And this book reflects that. I'm handwriting it